Hello and welcome to The Slice Show. This is the 23rd episode of The Slice Show. My name is Joey. I'm here with two of my best friends, Adrian.
Yo.
And Tyler.
What's up?
And we're here to talk about the Conor McGregor fight that just happened over the weekend. We're going to start there, move on to some football, and on to some Slice announcements.
Let's get into
that. What'd you guys think about that fight?
Dude, what the fuck?
Bro.
Yeah, what honestly. The fuck? Just what the fuck? Just what the fuck? All respect to Dustin Poirier, but
yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't I'll be the first one to say I did not expect that.
Not at all. Not at all.
I thought that obviously I could have seen it going either way because it's a fight, but bad though.
Yeah, there's never a definitive
I don't
gonna get his ass beat.
Obviously I don't follow UFC a crazy amount, but I've always kind of followed Conor McGregor just because it's hard not to.
Say not even as a fan, Conor McGregor's a bad motherfucker.
But my point is this is the worst we've ever seen him be beat, in my opinion.
He looked like he didn't even it was all show, damn near. It was just kind of like a yo, I'm just kind of here.
Yeah,
definitely. I definitely expect him to see a knockout happen. You know what I mean? If the knockout was going to happen, I thought Conor McGregor was going to give the knockout, even though he's not known for his knockouts, really.
I thought it was going to be a TKO, yo, stop it. He maybe could have, not like a full-blown, he was going to get fucking unconsciously pummeled if the ref didn't stop.
Right? So you said, your prediction prior to the fight was a TKO?
No, my prediction prior to the fight was a classic, going the distance.
Yeah, I was about to say, I remember Adrian, it was me, Adrian, and Mark, we were in here watching it, and I remember you literally saying, I think that you are going to see a masterpiece by Conor McGregor. It's going to go all rounds, and at the end, he's going to win by decision. And
decision.
Yeah, you said split decision, too.
He got his shit split.
I was about to say, yeah, in the second round. But yeah, I definitely... I thought McGregor was going to win. I thought it was locked in, secured. He won the last time that they fought. I'm pretty sure he beat the fuck out of him, didn't he?
Nah, it went to decision.
It did go to decision? Mm-hmm. Word. But,
yeah, I thought McGregor had it in the bag prior to the fight as well. The knockout was out of nowhere, in my opinion.
It was...
Again, I'm not the biggest UFC fan, but still.
It was the leg kick. I don't know if you saw the fight.
I didn't see the fight, but I saw the ESPN clips.
Yeah, it was just leg kick after leg kick. He couldn't move.
Yeah.
And then he just sat there, though. I will say, he just sat there and just ate 5-6 punches at the very end. Just ate them. Didn't even, try. It was just straight up jaw was the only thing stopping the fist.
He did break his leg.
I was say that's when it got...
Oh, it really came
did
out?
He really?
Yeah, it came out that he broke his leg.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, so Dustin broke his shit?
You didn't see the video where he's walking out with the crutch?
Yeah, I saw that.
He's like, you broke my leg, you bastard. But all respect, amazing fight.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I saw the crutch clip. I just thought it was fighters leaving crutches all the time.
He legit medically broke his leg.
That's crazy. So
no wonder he couldn't move.
Yeah, that's probably why he just ate the punches. He just probably wanted, crap, I can't move. Just get this over with.
Damn, that's ass. They got to run it back for the third one now.
I was about to say this.
He did say that he'll see him again.
100%.
Well, they have to now.
There's now
a trilogy.
There's now two.
Yeah.
It's him and Nate Diaz. McGregor needs... Do you think you will ever see McGregor fight?
We'll see the Dustin trilogy end first.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I was about to say, because all respect to Dustin, but I think Nate Diaz is scarier than Dustin.
Yeah.
If you're McGregor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would be more afraid of Nate Diaz than Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier just
crackhead
outperformed him. Nate Diaz actually hates the man.
I was about to say Nate Diaz will try to beat the living shit out of him.
Yeah, definitely.
But so this begs the question: what's next for McGregor?
Just how every other UFC fighter, he does need to work his way back up the ladder.
Yeah, but do we see him going and fighting Jake Paul?
No.
You don't think
you don't
so?
think so?
No.
Why you don't? Are you saying no because you don't want to see that, or
no?
Are you saying,
because I think he respects his fucking career, dude.
But it's the biggest contract offer he's ever gotten.
But he doesn't need the money. You just saw the watch he just bought, bro. He's straight on money.
I'm not doubting that at all. I'm not saying he's not straight on money.
Watch?
But if it's not money, why does he fight him?
All right, let me preface it with this. Do you think that McGregor would win a McGregor Jake Paul boxing match?
Yes.
Okay.
He went 7 rounds with Floyd.
For sure. Then why doesn't he? Why doesn't he get that bag, get 50 mil to beat the fuck out of somebody?
Because at the same time, it's a health risk.
I mean, I understand that.
If he somehow gets caught slipping like anybody can and he loses, he went from losing 2 fights in a row to losing to Jake Paul. We don't see him in the UFC again, probably, if he loses to fucking Jake Paul. Like, he would literally ruin his career if this fight just, for some reason, didn't go his way.
What if it happens in like 3 years from now, though?
Oh, sure, yeah. He'd be kind of.
I was about to say,
he'd be more in his. I mean, UFC's different.
He'll need the clout more, honestly.
Yeah, I was to say, like, if he twilights out, then
Well, that and on top of it, like, how old is he right now?
Conor, 32.
32. So in 3 years, he'll be 35.
In UFC, that's different. It depends, because I mean.
But that's my point.
Your drop off can be tomorrow or 10 years from now.
100%. But I'm saying I don't see him fighting at top Conor McGregor, like the Notorious form at 35 in the UFC.
Well, was he even his Notorious form in this past fight?
That's my point. That's exactly my point. So I'm saying in 3 years from now, he finishes up the Poirier trilogy, finishes up the Nate Diaz trilogy, maybe. Probably. If not, fights in somebody else in the UFC, sees how that goes. And then if Jake Paul's still chirping, if Jake Paul's beat Askren, which we're going to get into in a second, and then goes and beats Dylan Dennis, somebody that Conor McGregor trains with all the time, is homies with, and then maybe goes and beats KSI just to like go and
at that point,
take care of that, obviously. I mean, it is and it isn't, because I feel like that would more so just be like to, yo, this YouTube shit is officially done now. Like, I've shown that I've now beat everybody that there is in YouTube other than my brother, obviously, which I could see it happening, obviously. But
it's going to happen.
That I was about to say, but that's besides the point, though. But yeah, if Jake goes and wins 2-3 more times and actually has, like, a legit, like, record. Yo, Conor McGregor, if you lose to this dude, it's not like...
He still needs to build a legit record.
That's my point, though.
In my opinion. These 2 wins aren't legit.
That's my point. If he has that, though... Conor McGregor might take that fight a little bit more seriously and actually look at it like hey, if I lose, at least it's to somebody who's respectable, maybe not in the sense of the name and the past that he has.
Jake Paul will take decades to be respected in boxing.
Yeah.
He has to knock out Conor McGregor.
But that exactly. And
Conor McGregor's not going to risk that.
But he knows that. Jake knows that, though.
Yeah, I know. Conor does too. Conor's a bigger mind game player than Jake Paul ever is.
So
it's like, how are you gonna try and mind game? The dude that like came up with the shit.
Yeah. So, but this also begs the question then: if you say that you don't see that happening at all, did you see a Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul fight happening before that got announced?
No, not at all.
Exactly.
And just how like everyone in the community that they it's just a very desperate move by boxing. I don't think Conor McGregor is desperate. Boxing is desperate though.
Yeah.
Boxing needed it. It's why Mike Tyson came out of retirement.
See, I could see it. I could see it more so from a side of McGregor just wanting to shut Jake Paul up and just being like, "Yo, like I'm fucking done with this shit."
His name does that already.
If in his head he thinks that and he knows that he could beat the fuck out of Jake Paul, then why not go do that, get the 50 mil, and shut him up? Because then Jake Paul can't talk anymore.
Well, just like what I mean? Jeremy Stevens, he just hit him with the "Who the fuck is that guy?" Like. I don't give a fuck. Like,
amazing.
I don't give a fuck about you. Like, you're lower than I am.
No, I understand that, but when you're bringing the magnitude of audience that Jake Paul brings and the money that Jake Paul is bringing behind it too, you can't sit there and say who the fuck are you, because it's like, I understand in the ring it's different, but I mean
it's what he's doing right now.
Yeah,
he literally is going, who the fuck's Jake Paul? Because who the fuck is Jake Paul in boxing? No. Yeah, in YouTube he's huge, but like. The moment like a ring is around him, Conor most definitely can look at him and go, "Dude, who are you?"
Yeah. So, do you think that Jake Paul will beat Ben Askren?
Yeah.
Coming up in April?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben Askren can't box for shit.
Yeah.
Unless I'm just completely sleeping on him. But like, no, like y'all heard it here first. Jake Paul knockout first round.
You're predicting first round?
Yeah, dude.
Hell
Ben Askren's trash.
Where Jake Paul's predicting to knock him out faster than Masvidal did.
That is bullshit, though. That's not
How
happening.
fast did Masvidal do it?
Like 5 seconds, 3 seconds. Literally, it was match start.
That's
flying
right.
knee.
That's right.
Like
So,
Jake Paul has to one hit KO him.
Bro,
Yeah.
but imagine training like 9 months for a fight to get beat in like 5 seconds.
Well, that's what happens when
That sucks.
It's what happens when you're only a grappler, though. Like,
yeah.
But that sucks, dude. Like imagine being like, oh, I just spent like this X amount of time, like 0 dark 30 in like this random town that no one cares about, away from my family in like the wilderness, chasing bears and hunting fish. Like, and homie just goes and goes, dunk, 5 seconds in.
That's the beauty.
Yeah.
That's the double-edged sword of MMA. It's like, it's dope, but then it's like stuff like Ben Askren happens, but then stuff like Conor happens.
Like, bro, the build up to that fight was probably pretty dope. Like, there's probably super cool training clips and stuff. And then this like homie just like comes out with all his confidence just to get laid out on a mat. I'm just like, damn, bro.
So, Tyler, who do you think will win that fight?
Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because like, again, he's fighting someone that isn't a boxer. Like,
Yeah.
he
And
hasn't fought a boxer yet.
And he's boxing him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's pretty much like giving him the ball. Like, yo, check out.
So, what with your guys' personal opinion, what does Jake Paul have to do in this fight to make you kind of go, oh shit?
Well,
Knock him out.
nothing at all, really.
Just straight
for
up
me to
knock him
say,
out.
Oh, shit.
Cold first round. If he exits the first round, I'm not impressed because I'm literally looking at this as Jake Paul setting himself up to win.
Yeah.
Like, this is 100% all towards Jake Paul winning. Like, if he doesn't win, holy shit, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Like, I don't ever want to.
Well,
hear
I think
Conor
if he,
and Jake Paul. In
I was
the
about to
same
say, I
sentence.
think if he doesn't win, there's no Dylan Danis.
No.
Maybe there's a Dylan Danis fight because I feel like
Yeah.
Dylan Danis actually hates
he's
him
not
now.
even in the UFC. I don't
Yeah.
think.
But nah, he's
Like,
in
not even
Bellator. I'm pretty sure.
not even a prospect.
Yeah. But yeah, that Conor McGregor fight definitely wouldn't happen if yeah. But
In order for me to like respect Jake as a boxer, like he needs to defeat a boxer.
yeah.
That's the biggest thing in my
Yeah.
opinion too. Like, he's fighting everyone but another boxer.
Which in a sense, that's his way of like
Yeah, getting the fans behind him.
not even necessarily getting the fans behind him, but getting the like normal boxers, they go through the amateur level, they go through like all that stuff.
No, but like he needs
But
like,
instead
even if he
of-
fights an amateur boxer, like at least he'll be a boxer.
No, I understand that, but I think his like the way that he's looking at it is he doesn't want to go to a fight against an amateur boxer who has like Ben Askren has how many on Instagram did you say?
646,000.
I was about to say he doesn't want to go up against somebody who has 500 flat, like just 500. You know what I mean? Who's like an amateur boxer.
I'm sure that there's some amateur boxer that has a decent social media following. There's probably some amateur that has like a decent YouTube channel.
Well, there are, but then they're like Ryan Garcia, somebody who would just straight up sleep Jake.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the problem.
Like,
He's not.
if you think about like Jake's fights, right? There's not a single kind of known boxer
yeah.
that Jake will beat.
I mean, not at the moment, no.
Yeah.
From the footage that we've seen, no.
Yeah.
But my point is, that's him trying to get that because like these guys have been doing it. The amateur boxers have been doing it since they were younger. Jake Paul just started 3 years ago, 4 years ago. So this is his way of gaining that experience,
Right.
while not like being super dangerous about it. Because
Right.
if he just goes straight in the deep end in that, he's gonna get hurt.
But I mean,
bad.
like if you were to throw, like for instance, the McGregor and Mayweather match, if you would have put that in an octagon, McGregor would have won 1,000 times over.
100%, 100%. But my point is, I think that he's trying to get to the point to where he can like comfortably fight people like Conor McGregor and shit like that, and actually be like, yo, I'll beat the fuck out of him, and not be like, oh, I don't know if I really would.
All these
you know what I mean?
rules
I
to
just
help him
feel,
out.
I just feel it's like an all-pro DB, like guarding like LeBron at receiver. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like you're taking someone who's like good at one sport and just putting him in a hole for.
I was about to say, this is also why I feel like he's gradually like fighting people who are more
known,
not even necessarily more known, but more like suitable, more respected. Like he went from fight, like Adrian was saying, went from fighting a YouTuber to then going and fighting like an actual like pro athlete to then going and fighting. Now he's going to go and fight a combat sport, somebody who's fought before. And stuff like that. And then after that, if he goes and fights Dylan Danis, he's going to fight somebody who's a little bit more like
an amateur league striker.
Exactly. Somebody who can actually fight. At the same
point, though, it's kind of like how Conor would look at Jake and be like, who are you in fighting? It's like, who is Ben Askren in boxing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I mean,
Ben Askren's respected because, like, you know how you were reading off, like he's like a notorious, super good wrestler.
Right.
Yeah.
He's an athlete.
In MMA, you have to respect that since you can wrestle.
Right. But in boxing, what the hell is wrestling going to do?
Yeah, no. Like boxers would look at Ben Askren and just kind of be like, all right, like I know who you are, but like, who the fuck, why?
Yeah, it's like a sports analyst trying.
I was
to
about
be
to say because I definitely
news
think
anchor.
that I think that people are under like a lot of people, not like you guys in general, but like just people in general. I think that people are underestimating like Jake.
I'm not underestimating him against Ben
like I said,
Askren.
I don't think that you guys are necessarily. I just think a lot of people do. Like a lot of people might see this Ben Askren fight and go, "Oh, Jake's gonna get beat."
I underestimate
You know what
Jake
I mean?
in the sport of boxing. Like I said, like he hasn't fought a
He
boxer
can
yet.
lose this Ben Askren fight, but
Oh,
like,
it's still
I'll be
a fight,
more
yeah.
surprised if he loses.
Yeah,
That's how I am viewing this.
I was about to say because I mean, homie straight up like quit YouTube and like hasn't even released like music, which he was doing on the side a little bit when the Nate Robinson fight was going on. Like homie went like straight zero dark. Like he's fallen off the face of the earth to like just straight up do this. As far as I know, obviously I'm not with him, but yeah. So anyways, moving on. This last weekend we also had the NFL championship games for each division.
Kind of as expected.
Yeah.
I had the Packers going.
Well, me
Oh,
personally.
okay, word. Not expected for me personally.
I'm pretty sure I called Bucks Chiefs,
One of them,
which is pretty easy to say.
Right.
Yeah. I was about to say one of them wasn't surprising for me. I mean, I picked the Bucks to go to the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
but I also picked the Bills to go to the Super Bowl.
They kind of got worked.
Yeah.
Like they got whooped a little bit.
Yeah, which like I'm not surprised. Like I'm pretty sure I said when I had said my prediction, I'm pretty sure I said like, oh, the Chiefs could beat the Bills, but I think that the Bills are just set up the best to beat them.
Yeah,
I agree with you on that statement, but at the same time, it's the Chiefs.
Exactly.
Chiefs
I don't
team-
think anybody's surprised to see the Chiefs in the Super Bowl again.
No, not at all.
I say like the Bills are the perfect team like built to stop the Chiefs. The Chiefs are the perfect team built to like win the Super Bowl.
Exactly. It's like exactly.
Because like
I wonder who the favorite is,
Chiefs are, I'm pretty sure,
but like how much?
not by a lot.
Not by a lot at all.
But I say you can like if you're betting against Tom Brady, like you better have a good ass reason.
So
No, well, yeah, obviously.
And like
But-
Pat Mahomes is a pretty solid.
My reason why I was betting against Brady in the Bucks Packers game was just because like Rodgers was just on that path.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Rodgers was on fire.
But then you watch the game and homie's freaking O-line was getting shit on.
Well, the David Bakhtiari injury finally caught up to him.
Yeah.
Like there's
Yeah.
so many games where a backup left tackle can replace an all pro. Like
Yeah.
that. Like I don't even know who the left tackle name is, so I can't even like say like shout out, but like that's impressive.
I was about to say
Yeah,
he did
the-
good.
the O-line and the
Unfortunately
refs
for
hurt him.
me, because I'm a Bears fan. But so we'll start with the first game. The Bucks beat the Packers. We were just kind of talking on that for a second. But I mean, Tyler, you had the Packers winning. So
Now
what
the
was
Packers
your
going to the Super Bowl. And
what
winning
was
the
your
Super Bowl.
first thoughts like on that?
I mean,
game
I
and
watched the
stuff?
full game, and like, I'm gonna put this out here beforehand so people don't blame me. I hate Brady. Definitely not a Brady fan. I hope Brady just retires now. It's really annoying to see him in the Super Bowl. But dude, like, this is the one call that really bothered me, bro. Like, I'm not trying to blame the refs or anything like that, but like, dude, the refs have sucked in the past like 3 consecutive years in championship games. They've been horrible.
Yeah, they always do miss like one.
Bro,
good call.
the Saints have been screwed 3 years in a row.
I saw a post on Instagram that the Saints' last 7 playoff runs have stopped because of like an iconic play that
Yeah.
all 3 of us like no.
Yeah, but they weren't all from the refs though. Like Minneapolis Miracle wasn't because of the
No,
refs.
yeah,
or
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Same
But
with,
I'm
the
just-
Beast Quake.
Right. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, it's gotten to the point now where like you almost expect shitty refs.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean,
that's
it's just
kinda
like
sad.
it's just like in
NFL.
baseball though with like the umpires. The umpires are always shitty and stuff.
Right,
I mean,
but it's like we now have technology. Like you can look back at everything.
Yeah.
Like, anyways, the one call that really makes me mad is that at the end of the game, the pass interference call, bro. That basically kind of ended the game. You know what I'm talking about? All right, where Brady dropped back, he needed the first down, pretty much, right? Threw it to I forget who the receiver was, right?
it's number 18 or something like that.
And it was pass interference. Homie grabbed his jersey, right?
Word.
But if you look at the entire defensive line trying to get to Brady, there was like 1, 2, 3 blatant holding calls on the offense. And it was just like, wow.
Now here's the thing. Like I'm not gonna rebuttal Brady because like as a Dolphins fan, I can give a fuck less about
Yeah.
Brady, even though I do respect greatness. But like
But like they even challenged the pass interference call. Like, how do you not even see the holding?
you
That was the
can't
thing.
you can't
Look at a different.
yeah you
right, I
can't
know.
look at another infraction while looking at one.
I'm just saying though, like it was nuts.
The
And-
moment that challenge comes though,
Right.
it's worse because now they can't do anything about the holding. Like they can't even try and look back. Like now it's like that's beyond us.
Right.
But holding is the easiest shit to get away with in football.
Dude, no, I'm talking especially like, on the line. I'm talking the O lineman had homie's entire like helmet, arm, face, like just like
I was about to say
throwing it like the most blatant shit like you'll ever see, like arm bar like locked in, like
that's the easiest call to like just miss. Kind of give a quote unquote miss. Like if you're gonna fake miss a call, holding is the easiest shit just because you could call holding literally every play.
And then like the pass interference call, like I'm not saying it wasn't pass interference, it was definitely pass interference, but like there was a lot of like they were letting them play, like even like the announcer was saying like, oh, like they were letting them play like the whole game, like now they're calling this a pass interference.
Yeah.
So
that is kind of like fucked.
Yeah, so Adrian, what were your first thoughts on the game after the Bucks clinched it?
After the Bucks clinched it, the first thing that came to mind, check me out, because I'm always about the hot take here.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers leaves.
So after, I don't know if you saw what he said after the game.
Not my fault. Not my decision.
Yeah.
Coach LaFleur made it all on his own.
I was about to say, it's not my decision whether I come back or not, and nothing is certain.
I thought...
And nothing is certain.
I thought not my decision was like he didn't have a say on the field goal that like fucked him over.
Well, he might have said that. I didn't watch the whole like post game shit. I just watched like the clip that got clipped where everybody took it and spun it and went, "Oh my God, Aaron Rodgers is leaving." He said nothing is certain in the NFL. This could have been the last time these guys play together. Like I play together with these guys and stuff like that. And he was pretty much saying like it's not up to me. And stuff like that.
His
like
agent's
it's up to
open to another big contract if it's there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like
I would say I wasn't even saying my hot take based off that. I was just purely going in like, yo, Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest quarterbacks right now.
Yeah.
And his franchise doesn't treat him like that.
Which
like doesn't draft him help.
Yeah.
Doesn't let him make game winning decisions.
Yeah.
Like your franchise quarterback has to make those decisions.
Yeah. And he was on the Pat McAfee show today and kind of cleared a lot of the stuff up.
Word.
Where he like kind of just sat there.